If you go back into the history of Nelson Mandela and the letters that he wrote from Robben Island, it's all there now in the Nelson Mandela Museum. Yeah, it's called the Institute for Memory of Mandela. The letters are there. To Irene Menell, my dear Irene, I'm so grateful for what you do for my family. Thank you. So who was one of the first people that Nelson Mandela visited and thanked when he came out of prison? The Menells. Who were the people who told Mandela that Cyril Ramaphosa is a very good idea to become the Secretary General of the ANC? The Menells. Who were the people who brought Cyril Ramaphosa into the Urban Foundation when he was still a young man, and who actually paid for his studies? Because remember, it was the Menells who paid for Cyril's legal studies. It was the Menells. What did Irene Menell say about Cyril Ramaphosa when they nominated him to become a member of the board of the Urban Foundation? She said, "We are bringing Mr. Ramaphosa in as an insurance policy for the future. So he will know who we are and will protect us." So you see the plan. You see how far it goes back. You see how Cyril Ramaphosa entered the African National Congress. What the Menells were doing with regards to President Nelson Mandela. All of that. And here comes Ramaphosa at that conference in Durban. And on the stage sits Oliver Tambo. Now, President OR was not very well at that time because he had 2 strokes. But he was still the longest serving president of the African National Congress and someone with an incredible institutional memory of who were who inside the ANC. And he sees this young man coming in, promoted by Mandela and carried on the shoulders, and he sits there. And I'm not telling you this is hearsay, because I was on that stage. I heard him asking it. He says, he looks at him. He says, "Ubani law." Who is that? And that, Nsiki, is the question that we need to ask ourselves today.